Hey YouTube, it's Mina Cakes, and I just came back from a birthday party, and I felt like making a video about my passion. So what am I doing? When I was a kid, I was at a doctor's office. I think I was giving blood, or I wouldn't be giving blood as a kid. I was getting a blood test, and I remember seeing people like in an actual lab with lab coats on and looking through microscopes, and I wasn't afraid of needles. I just liked going to the doctor as a kid, and I said I wanted to be a doctor, and I said that I never wavered from it. I said that until I was in college, that I wanted to be a doctor. So I went to a school for um, medical people wanting a degree in the medical profession, and I discovered pretty quickly that that's not what I wanted to do. I actually think for a long time I knew, but I felt like I was kind of expected to do that since I had said it for so long. And as a result of me saying that I wanted to be a doctor my whole life, as a child and as a teenager, in high school, I really didn't participate in any extracurricular activities. I was in Latin. That was my one thing. I was in Latin club, but I took Latin because if you were going to be a doctor, you're supposed to take Latin. So, but I never participated in any other extracurricular things. And then once I transferred to a different school, I just partied. I really was not about my education at all. I really did not use the resources available to me, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I didn't want to be a doctor, but I didn't know what I wanted. And I it really didn't click for me that the classes I took needed to have something to do with getting a job after I graduated. Like, that seems so obvious, but for me, it just really didn't click until senior year. And then I was like, oh, yeah. So, it was too late by then. But anyway, I decided, after a few years, that I needed to find a passion because everybody around me seemed like they, I just seemed it. Everybody around me seemed it like they had a passion. They were interested in people. I just knew people who were really into computers, who were really into music, who were really into fashion, and they made these things work for them. But like, I had to fill out a bio about myself at one of my jobs, and I was like, I don't know what to put. I'm married and have a dog. Like, like, I didn't have any passions. There was nothing. I was just living my life. I wasn't really passionate about anything. So my first step was finding hobbies because I did not have any. As soon as I graduated, I got married, and then my life became about what was best for myself and my husband, not just me. And I really didn't focus on a hobby, and he was sick, so I was doing a lot of stuff with that. It kept us pretty busy, but I didn't really have a hobby. So a few years ago, I decided I want hobbies. I want something to find something that I can do as like an outlet that just makes me happy. And now I have two hobbies. One of them I started when my husband was still alive. It was baking cupcakes, in particular, because I like cupcakes. Who doesn't like cupcakes? And I really liked, decorating them and coming up with new recipes and tweaking things. And I tried to do it as a side business, but I decided I really actually like to do it better for free because then I can just get into it and do it how I want and see how it comes out. And I just like the whole process. So baking cupcakes in particular is one of my hobbies. Another one is crocheting. That was one of those things that I kind of was interested in, and it seems like a cool thing to learn, but never really got serious about it. And I was like, okay, I really want to learn. So I got somebody to teach me, and now I do it, and I actually I just finished, let's see, one of my friends had a baby, and I made a little baby or hat with ears. Oh, how cute. All right. And I'm making some blankets. So, that's something that I like to do. And for me, it's relaxing, and well, my point is that for me, the first step in finding a passion, because I feel like there are other people who maybe are kind of like me in that they really, while they were younger and in school, really didn't take the time for whatever reason to really find out what you like. And it's so easy to just come home, go to work, get up in the morning, go to work, come home, go through some routine, and then just repeat that over and over again without really finding something that you really enjoy. So even though I'm, a little bit older now, it's still, this is like a journey that I'm still on, finding out what it is that I actually like to do because it's not something that I really put any thought in before. So for me, the first thing was finding a hobby, and those are the hobbies that I have right now. It's two things. I really enjoy doing it, and I don't know that that's going to lead to a job, but it is something for me that's just satisfying. I just really like to do it. I'm happy to have found a hobby, something that I'm good at, I like doing, and I'm good at. So that's it. I just wanted to come on and talk about that, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Okay, or whatever day it is when you watch this. Okay. Bye. Ew. Weirdo. This one's coming. Ah, that's funny. Okay.